Alright, this is Calabos, and we're playing Planescape Torment. So, we were just about to go investigate this thing. Week-long hunting trek across the forests of Arborea. Who are you? Oh, this is crazy, man. I slew the one man who understood it. Sure. You're one of... I thought I put in the safeguards. How could you? I be so foolish. He wrings his hands together, biting his lower lip. How to get out? How? I've forgotten. Wait, I'm the only one who can release you, and that I will not do. If you are I, then you can release. Okay. Well, that was exciting. Let's get out of here.
Your combat skills are most impressive, Darkon.
They are but specks upon Zerthamon's path.
Okay, let's go talk to dude again. I mean, that's what we had to do for the other thing is we had to talk to everybody 1,000 times. Okay, well that totally didn't work. Let's go back to the lawyer. Oh, wait, no. She gave us information about a legacy that would help me remember things. Is this the right place? Advocate, yeah.
All right.
Had some questions. Sensory stone contains a fragment of your daughter's experience.
Updated my journal.
Recently joined the Society of Sensation, the Sensation. Blah, blah, blah. Most curious. I went to the Dustmen to see if they'd found her body, and they directed me to one of their faction outside the Dustman Monument. Death and names, he said in an article, sorts concerning those who had died. He told me my daughter had died.
Updated my journal.
Okay, so let's... Tragedy I have seen has come to pass. I have died and you have remained to suffer the loss. Know then, my love, I know we are forced to shield your feelings from me. You sought to protect me from the terrible burden you carry with you. The distance you kept between us was your way of protecting me in the brief moments when we were alone and you let your feelings be known. That was when I knew you cared for me. Carry no regrets with you, carry no guilt, for I came with you on your haunted journey of my own accord, and no matter how death came for me, I know that you did everything in your power to save me. Our lives are still intertwined, my love, and my death shall not be a wall between us, for my sight has seen what is yet to come, only in staccato segments, but is enough for me to know we're separated for time, we shall be reconciled again. Thus, do not see my death as a farewell, but only as an interval before we meet again. Carry my ring and these other pieces of me and think of me. Keep me in your mind and heart, for that will be the beacon that brings us together. Okay. Sure. Additional protection from all attacks. Additional protection from any piercing attacks. Presumably the ring's purpose is to shield the heart from shock and trauma. Oh, fancy.
Updated my journal.
Let's go to Sensorium and see if we can convince somebody to let him access. Probably Splinter.
Updated my journal.
Goldward, also known as Wanker City.
That is never going to get old. Oh, no, we need to go to the Advocate's place now.
I'm gone.
Not here.
All right. Done. Updated my journal.
All right. I don't know. There's got to be some sort of conversational option because that will unlock further things. I don't know who else to talk to. Um, I, I don't know.
Aye, what? Why not? Got it. Not this time.
I must rest.
All right, let's go nap again.
I'm gone.
Not precisely sure how to progress from here.
All right.
Let's go somewhere I can rest. That's all I wish to know. Very well. Oh, right, I can just walk there. What is this area?
I'm gone.
Yes, that would be nice. Okay. Let's go check and see what this other door does. Oh no, it's the same.
I'm gone.
So I suspect that he destroyed his own journal. Alright. Heck it. Come on.
Done.
So we know, according to the memory with Ravel, that we need to go to... the place with the siege tower, because that was recently built. Everybody wants to get into it.
Done.
Okay, everybody get over here.
I'm gone.
Okay. Um... Alright, let's go return to the stone, because this is clearly not helping. Alright, Sparkles, let me in. Some questions. Private Sensorium. Was it
Done.
this one? Um... Right. Precious man. Feel a pinprick left eye. Gasp instantly. Barely you can see with your one eye, one and only eye. Gray hut. Look up. Do not know how. Go to the places of forges and steel. Okay, unlock the key. Okay, forges and steel. So there's the foundry, but we can't get in there, I think. I guess we could cut our way in, but that limits our options as far as talking to people.
All right.
"15 recognized factions sounds important. Aside from being the home, Believers of the Source is also one of the largest foundries known to mortal existence. Much traffic passes through these gates. We take orders from all across the plains. Currently, we're not accepting any further orders, as most of our craftsmen are either working on a new project or commissioned for the next several months in smaller orders. What this means in practical terms is not getting in unless you have a receipt for work to pick up or you have urgent business. I do have urgent business. Okay. So we need to get in there somehow.
My lungs feel like a chimney.
Done.
I think we've read all of this. Okay, I don't know. Show more. That's lame. You know what that means, right? It means that we actually can progress. So apparently I just didn't see the show more button. That's annoying. Let's go here.
Done.
Greetings. I had a question. Advocate. Legacy. How old is it? Well, several decades. Office was the target of a senseless act of vandalism a year ago. We had a break-in here at the office. The vandal's sole desire seemed to be burn my legal documentation.
Updated my journal.
Okay. Strange chunk of rock. Nope. When held, invokes chromatic orb. Corpse of radiant spirit from the upper plane of Elysium. When these creatures pass away, they leave their shimmering husks behind. These husks are often mistaken for jewels or semi-precious stones. Their essence is still not of harmony and goodness, and they can only be employed by a creature whose heart is filled with good intentions. Either be wielded in the hand or placed in the empty eye socket, depending on whether its owner wishes defense or offense. Placed in eye socket, grasps itself to the wearer's skull, shield its new owner.
Don't want to part with that.
Gullet of Lethal the Gross. Well, that's pretty gross. Save one versus poison resistance to acid. Is not as well known as most artifacts tend to be. No wars have been waged to subvert normal trails, no epic journeys into an underworld, only a few moralizing sorcerers, a fat man in his stomach. As legend goes, the fall of the Gross was said to have been a promising practitioner of the art, a sorcerer's apprentice to one of the last seers of Essenon. Despite his skills of the art, however, his gluttony was the subject of much ridicule among his peers. During the last great massing of Essenon, Paul was invited to dine at the center table, but unknown to him, his peers had filled his wine goblet with an elixir of turning flesh to stone to teach the rotund student a lesson. Paul consumed such great amounts of food and drink during the mass, however, that it diluted the potion's effects, complaining of a stomachache hours after the feast. Local healers discovered that Paul's stomach had turned into stone, yet was still capable of digesting food. He lived the rest of his days happily eating, although his gullet was a few pounds heavier than before. When he finally died, his stomach was removed as an oddity, and since then it has wandered the plains in search of new stomachs. To use the artifact, one must consume it. It has the consistency of stale bread, and so doing will turn the eater's stomach into a stone gullet. Devouring the stone gullet of Paul will grant the user blessing of stone and rock and slight resistance to stomach acid. Sure, we'll eat it. Wait, maybe we shouldn't have. But we have a receipt for the thing now. So let's go to the foundry. Okay, let's go ahead and call this episode because it is now 7 minutes over. So I hope you liked this episode. If you did, leave me a like. If you didn't, don't. Questions, comments, concerns, they all go below. Have a great night.